no conversation, nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic, going 0 to a high, nah, nah. Right, and wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking you too long. Right before I decide to go. I like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. I like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Come give me life and I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floating on the highway we loaded. Oh,
be good times, good times. I know there's gonna be
work every day till we meet ends. I fi turn it up on the weekends. Bust a toast to your real friend. Tell me why you're drinking, yeah.
I know there's gonna be good
He running up all the money.
Good time, eh?
Good times, it's gonna be some good times. Man, we used to pull up and let them fight at that hood time. Remember I used to when it was about that. It had a walk up trip and she get that much time. I don't waste time. I don't have patience, baby. Didn't go fast, she speed racing. We go walk to bedtime. She my boss like on Crescent. Come here, baby, I'm molested. I let her write me my suggestion. Pop quiz, it's a pop quiz. All my money coming clean, you can't pop this. She got that locked up like lost milk. Come to my lights like a reindeer. Me and Poppy on the same. My diamonds could never.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Charlotte Hornets. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Knueppel. At the forward spots, it's Miller and Bridges. And for New Orleans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Fears is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And you'd like to say these teams are playing well coming in. But that is certainly not the case.
Yeah, they are struggling. And tonight is a big-time opportunity. One of these teams is going to leave here with a much-needed win.
Beyond the arc. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, you got to like the aggressiveness there from Bridges because he forced the defense that time to commit the foul.
Clark, the Hornets with a bunch of promising young players, hoping they can jumpstart this rebuild.
And if guys like LaMelo and Brandon Miller can stay healthy, Kevin, that's going to be key. It would not surprise me at all to see them make a big jump forward.
And the first one at the line is good. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Both free throws good from Bridges.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Williamson. And that one is good.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
And it's the Hornets ball. It's a three-point game. Ball kicks to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Here's Williamson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Mr. Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
What a move. You do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. There's the lob to Bridges. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Ball, following the score by New Orleans. Miller outside. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
For New Orleans, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Here's Williamson, and he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the score by New Orleans.
An excellent dribble move by Bridges. He keeps polishing that part of his game every year.
Here's Williamson. 10 points for him. Pass to Misi. Here's the 3. No good on that one. Charlotte trailing. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Willie Green. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. So the wing on the left. From downtown, and Trey Murphy gets the 3. 6 points for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 10. Ball, no good. Williamson looking it over. 3-pointer. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And the rare 3 from Williamson. What a confidence booster that could be.
Now, here's Ball. Still without a basket. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And slam dunk by Fields.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
New Orleans leading by 9. Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
Looking now at some numbers for Brendan Miller. He had a strong showing last season. Last season put up about 21 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Ball with it. Still scoreless. Here's Knipple. Shot to stop the run. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They're leading by 8. The last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Here's ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Pass to Bridges. Left side, ball. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Williamson. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Hornets trail by 12. Ball feeling it out a bit. Bridges outside. For the 3. Nisi grabs the rebound. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. A nice shot by Pierce.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Ball, the pass to Miller. No one near him. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Charlotte's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Ball finds Bridges. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
Ooh-wee. And that is why Bridges is considered a premier dunker.
Pelicans leading by 14. Lets it go from the wing. They get it back. Pass to Fears. Shoots over Ball. Fears' shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Ball with the bucket.
There are a lot of parts to Ball's game in addition to his jumper. he also can capitalize inside.
Now Fears. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. And slam dunk by Fears.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
Here are the Pelicans now, following the miss by Miles Bridges. And it goes down 2 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Outside ball. On the wing, Bridges. But Trey, that one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And they're just giving it to Zion and letting him go to work. Not a bad game plan, if you ask me.
Here's Ball. Pass to Knipple. Miller kicks to Bridges. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Bridges got 18 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Fears. Again, the Pelicans score.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. New Orleans making some changes here. Pools checked in for Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Fears. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Hornets. Colin Sexton comes in for Knipple. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 14. Pass to Connaughton from outside the arc. Goes back up. No points there, only his 3rd miss in 10 attempts from the floor. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Back to you.
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Sexton. From the arc. The shot, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Both free throws good from Alvarado. Hornets trail by 18. Ball with a wide open look. And the three off target.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
To the paint. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Defense having really no effect on Bridges. He just keeps producing with no sign of slowing down.
Here's Alvarado. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. The Hornets shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. Pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. The young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
A minute 50 left in the first. Here's Poole. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And it's Alvarado missing.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Pass the ball. Over to the left wing. Connaughton. No good from outside.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
A 15-footer. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And here are the Pelicans now. After the basket by Charlotte, and he gets it to go.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Here's Ball. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Takes the three. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got 7 points.
You know, looking at Ball's numbers, LaMelo takes a bunch of threes, and That really helps his team spacing.
The drive by Poole.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Hornets trail by 13. And here is Ball. He has 7. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Shot from 16. Messi with the ball. Again, the Pelicans score.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Pelicans lead by 15. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Hornets trail by 15. We've got Sadiq Bey. Jordan Poole is out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Matkovic in at the 5 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Mann. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create a shot more or less at will.
And so here is New Orleans after Colin Sexton's miss.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Pelicans leading by 15. Here's Alvarado. And that one hits back iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
To the left side wing. Pass to Salon. To the middle. Here's Connaughton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Connaughton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Poole. And count it from 19 feet away. Poole's got 6.
And the mid-range can be tricky for Poole, but he can sink them when he has to.
Sexton the pass to Connaughton. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Hornets trail by 17. Here's Mann. Still yet to score. Sexton attacking.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he could put that one down.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lets it fly. Plumlee with the rebound.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Hornets 4th. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
So many second chance opportunities for both of these clubs a season ago, and they really took advantage.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Fears. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And that's 10 points for Jeremiah Fears.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Outside, Ball lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his due.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
One shot.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, we love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Now Jones, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Basket, good. Jones has got his second basket of the night. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Poole against Sexton. Plumlee with a screen on Poole. Outside, Ball. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. The 3. Hornets with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's Miller. And the shot falls short this time.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Fears. Ball with the rebound.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
So it's the Pelicans now. They led by as many as 18 points. Over in the corner, Williamson buries it from three-point range. Williamson's got 27.
And you can see Zion's confidence continues to grow, especially when he's hitting shots like that.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. It's an 18-point game. In the corner, Kneppel with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New Orleans has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Matkovich. Miller grabs the miss.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Pass the ball. Going inside. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Takes a three. Pelicans with the rebound. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. And there's Poole on the assist by Jones. Poole's got 6 points in the quarter.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Hornets trail by 20. Outside, Sexton. Offensive rebound. Fires the three. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here's Sexton. 17 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Pass to Miller. Here's Kneppel. Now Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. To halt the run, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. He's checked in for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. Pelicans leading by 20. Here's Spears. And that one's on target from the wing. Spears has got 6 points in the quarter. The Hornets have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Ball finds Miller, and it's off from three-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Williamson. He's got 27. Shoots over Bridges, and it's Williamson missing. The Hornets really having a tough go right now. There's the lob to Bridges, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's Fears. He's got 14. Over ball. And too long on the shot.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Bridges misses.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Here's Jones. From down in the low post, it goes. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Hornets shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Pass to Knippel. On the wing, Bridges, covered by Williamson. Then Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
Pelicans leading by 20. 14 feet away. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack. They just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Stolen. Here's Jones. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Jones has got 8.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Charlotte shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Elbow shot is on the way. Bridges misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. From 18 feet away. No good off the front iron. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. That one good for 2. 14 points for him.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
chance to check out stats for Jones, how he performed last season. Averaged about 10 points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And playing with the reserves, he might not get the minutes he'd like, but you sense that hunger to improve.
Well, you know, he stated that he wants to improve, but until that actually happens, he'll continue to come off the bench.
Pelicans leading by 22. Here's Williamson. And the Pelicans miss again. Well, Hornets shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Pelicans are looking to shoot more three-pointers. Zion Williamson said the message has been pretty clear to get him up. That means we've got to play with pace. It helps me a lot just opening up my game. We have options everywhere out in the perimeter. It's definitely a positive for us. Guys?
Trying to run and gun. Allie, we thank you very much. On the wing, Bridges. Baseline J on the way. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
New Orleans has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Fear. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges, no one around him. No good with the triple.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Williamson, and he banks in the layup. Williamson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Ball with it. Fears covering. Ball no good.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Messi. Kept alive. Here's Jones. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball finds Bridges.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Concanipple. The Pelicans have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Ball. 2 on the clock. Count the basket. Ball's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the New Orleans Pelicans.
That rim is looking awfully big to them right now. I'm telling you, even though those shots are tough, they're going in.
Yeah, this lead is monstrous, and there's still another half to go. Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. We've got one here from NBA champions 1995. Would you rather play in today's league or your own era? Kenny, you want to start us out?
Ooh, that's a tough, because I do get curious about how my game would translate in today's games. Guys taking so many threes. I was a good three-point shooter. But I still take my era. I can't argue with success.
Yeah, my era, I owned it. No better time for me to be in the game.
Owned it? Okay.
Yeah, well, that's good, because if you guys were playing now, who'd be sitting here at the desk with me?
It'd be Shaq Jr. and Kenny Jr.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Now, Ball on the court for Charlotte. Knipple and Miller are your wingmen. Then it's Ball. Then it's Bridges.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Puts up a three. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
And the Hornets with possession here. And here is Ball. There's the three. Again, Ball missing. Misi with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Trains the three-pointer. 24 points for Jeremiah Fear.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Jones from outside. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
And the Hornets call time here.
chance to check out some stats for Ball. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To stop the run. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
There's the triple. A nice shot by Beers. Beers has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pelicans. Knueppel with it to the paint. Here's Ball. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Ball's got 21.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And it's Jones. That time on the assist from Williamson. Williamson's got 6 assists in the game. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Fires from deep. Again, Ball missing.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements to the middle. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Miller with the ball. Jones covering, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Here's Jones following the bucket by the Hornets. Messi finds Jones. Over Miller. Jones, no luck. The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Ball over Jones. Ball, no good. And here are the Pelicans. They're on an 18-6 run. Diving in.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Hornets shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Knueppel, no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now, here's Ball. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Bridges for 3. Messi grabs the rebound.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Here's Jones. And the shot no good, a bit short. Charlotte's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And Ball gets double teamed. From past the arc. The shot, no good.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
That one falls.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Charlotte shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Finding the lane.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Here's Fears. He's covered by Ball.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
New Orleans has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. A shot by Messi, no good. Messi's gone 4 of 10 here, has 6 misses. There's Ball with the 3, sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got 8 points in the quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
New Orleans has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Fires from 14, and it's Williamson missing. The Hornets have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Goes up the baseline. Pass the ball. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
From 13, Pelicans pull it in. Jones has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lets it go from 14. Messi. And Messi throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 17 rebounds.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Pelicans shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's Williamson. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
4th and second chance points. 9th in rebounding. And they were in the top half of the league in terms of free throw shooting. It could have been better, but I just felt last year they had a few guys who were off.
And what really jumps out is their ranking in second chance points. They did some major work on the glass. Greg, those points really added up over the course of last season. And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Ball. Outside, Sexton. Bridges for 3. That one doesn't drop.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Here's Matkovic, and he jams it with authority.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Charlotte shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. On the wing, Bridges. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. It's good. He's got 12.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
New Orleans gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. And it's Alvarado missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Clark, the future of the league is bright with the likes of Brandon Miller roaming the floor.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In 2024, he was 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting. Chet and Wemby were the 2 guys ahead of him, and we know how good both of those guys are. I think he's in a great position to continue to grow and potentially be an all-star.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And the basket by Alvarado. So it's the Hornets now. outside. Sexton. Out to the right wing. Bridges outside. Fires the three. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And how about the aggressiveness by Bay, taking the contact and able to score through it.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The Hornets shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. The open look here for Sexton. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Such a wide open look. He's got 17.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Knippel. Here's Bridges, and Bridges jams it in.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Got that one up quick. 31 points for Jeremiah Fears.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Back to Sexton. A three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Shot from the wing. Fears' shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Looking to get it going. And the layup good by Sexton. Sexton's got 13.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
.157 left in the third. Here's Fears. And slam dunk by Fears.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the score by New Orleans. Shots good by Miller.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
New Orleans has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Shot from 16, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 34, and Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Queens checked in, and Zion Williamson subbed in for Herbert Jones. And then for Charlotte, Diabate's checked in, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Knippel. Sexton against Poole, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
The assist.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Here's Fears. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Fears has got 35 in the game.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Here's Sexton, 13 points in the game. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Ball. Right wing. Plumlee with a screen on Williamson. 5 on the clock. Yep, that one goes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
.32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Fears. And the layup's good off the glass. Fears has got 37.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Here's Sexton. Pass the ball. Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. And Connaughton has it in the corner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
A nice shot by Fears.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Now here's Ball. Inside. Got a piece of it. And so it's New Orleans with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Matkovic in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Here's Alvarado. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
The Hornets shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Poole against Sexton. Outside, Ball. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Here's Matkovic following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Took him no time at all on that one. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Poole against Sexton. Outside, Ball. To the inside. Diabate.
And the D was there, but it just wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Not against an athlete like this guy.
You're so right, Greg. The defense needs to be more than just there. I mean, it has to be perfect.
Well, when he gets a head of steam up going to the rack, he's just about unstoppable.
And it's good, 2 points. Alvarado's got 4 points this quarter. For Charlotte, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Connaughton missing. Well, for New Orleans, shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
One shot.
Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Chalk up 2 there.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
The Pelicans have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Ball's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Ball. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And Poole gets it to go.
That shows the confidence Poole has, not hesitating to rise and fire when the shot's there.
Takes the 13-footer. Again, the Hornets score.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And it's Alvarado missing.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Connaughton with it. And it's Bay picking him up. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over Ball. They get it back. Out to the wing. Here's Bay. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Showing the range. How about Bay taking and making his fair share of those triples. And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Ball.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Here's Connaughton. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Alvarado. And the Pelicans miss again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Connaughton passes the ball. And he drops it in from the low post. Assisted. And that's now 30 points for LaMelo Ball.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Pelicans shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Fires from the wing. Fader on the way. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
And the wide open shot from Connaughton. No good on the triple. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. They get it back. Left side, Jordan. Diabate grabs the board. And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. drops in the layup for 2. Sexton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Let's get all your attention right there on center court. Here they come, the Pelicans Hype Squad.
Charlotte making a switch here. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And again, no good by New Orleans. Now ball. Knappel wide open and he fires. Offline with his 3. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
The first one falls.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And so Hawkins drills both of them. And here is ball. Miller outside. Shoots from 12. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Poole with it. Shoots over Knappel. And Poole gets it to go.
The definition of a scorer, Poole gets it done a bunch of ways.
Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Knappel. Swiped away. Hawkins against Ball. Another one falls for New Orleans. Now, here's Ball. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Let's give a huge New Orleans welcome to the Pelicans Hype Squad.
We'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Jeremiah Fears.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
And so Poole will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
It's been one of those nights for Poole. He is on a heater.
Now Ball. Pass to Knipple. From deep. It's hauled in by Hawkins. The Pelicans shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Releases. Modkovic. Now Alvarado. Over Miller. That one wide left.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Here's Knipple. Second chance shot. Got a hand on it. And now the Pelicans on the break. Puts one up from 19. Hornets with the rebound. Ball's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Banked in off the glass. Ball's got 16 points here in the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Poole looking it over. Over Miller. Poole no good. The Hornets shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Pass to Knipple. Now Ball for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Weems got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Goes up on the wing, and he comes up with the deuce.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
Now the Hornets shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Ball with the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Poole. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 11 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Since entering the league, we've continued to see Miller grow as a playmaker.
And for the Pelicans, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Here's Alvarado. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Down low. The kick out to Ball. Again, the Hornets score.
Ball shot selection, I think, is improving every year, which is important for his development.
The Pelicans shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Here's Poole. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Here's Kneppel. He's defended by Alvarado. It's deflected. And Bridges with the block.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
And here is Ball. A three ball. It's hauled in by Queen. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Releases from 15. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Queen's got 5 points now this quarter. There's 1:47 left to play here in the fourth. Trains it from beyond the arc.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Matkovic. Again, the Pelicans score. .137 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kneppel. Miller outside. And another three for Charlotte.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jeremiah Beard.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Pelicans. Bay comes in for Jose Alvarado. Here's Bay. And the Pelicans miss again. Hornets shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Miller dishes to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. DeAndre Jordan's check in for New Orleans.
That's right. Pierre the Pelicans.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Poole, no good. Here's Charlotte. Miller with a wide open look. It's hauled in by Queen.
He's got a nice feel for the crossover, but you still have to finish it off.
And here's Poole for three. Good on the triple.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Hornets, LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Ball. Ball hits them both. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. The drive by Poole. And that one drops for him.
He saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Knipple. He's covered by Hawkins.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Knipple. Both shots good from the stripe. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Left side, Jordan. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jeremiah Fears.